All right, all right, all right. Hope all is well and you're hanging in there by the grace of God. How are you doing? This message may be a confirmation, an affirmation, a resolution for some of you's good people. Listen, now is the time, no time better than the present, to call back your inner power and release the tension, the worry, and the stress. This is just a reminder because when you're feeling like you can't compartmentalize anymore, if you're feeling scattered, if you're feeling all over the place, if you're feeling low, 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 all it's doing is guiding you to be centered, to be composed, to be calm in all this chaos. That is one thing I'm learning over and over again. Because as we watch the patriarchy fall, we're also seeing the matriarchy rise. Okay? So as we're witnessing, it's divine destruction. So in the divine destruction, I was reminded of this too. There is divine creation. And I was sitting here yesterday at work. Then all of a sudden, I just felt this playful, peaceful energy all vibrating all through my being. And I knew where that was coming from, the Creator. And all I could say is, Lord, what are you up to? I felt the angels surrounding me and guiding me. Okay, now it's time to focus on being calm. Because when you're calling back your inner power, you we all have been feeling this now, where your nervous system, your mental, your spiritual, your physical has been under some type of attack, assault, or siphoning, or leeching, or draining you to where you don't feel like yourself anymore. We are ascending. If you're choosing love, peace, joy, you are ascending. And that's a daily choice. That doesn't mean you have to ignore or repress or suppress your feelings or emotions. This is about the balance right now. Conscious creation. We need to get back to the vision, get back to imagination, get back to creation. Because what I have learned is when I step out of the fear and move more rooted in the faith and be calm in the storm and composed through the chaos, like that composure. Some people don't like that because you're doing this, you're calling back your inner power with self-control, because we can't control none of these external things that's going on. You can only control yourself. We can't control these poor men, folks. And what I mean by poor is in the soul. We can't control anything in mankind right now, but you can control yourself. And what I've learned is just being still. Peace, be still. I kept hearing that. Peace, be still. Because in the stillness, then you can find that vision. Then you can get into that creation. Then you can let that imagination run away with you. It's just my imagination. If you feel like a lifetime of devotion, I second that emotion. That's two songs. Just my imagination and I second that emotion. Okay? You've been supported through all the emotional crises you may be feeling. I know I'm going through transition at work life, in my work life, transition in my personal life, transitions in the world, and I know you can relate, and that's a lot. That's heavy. And some of the stuff that we're seeing is horrific. And it's going to cause some heartache when you have some sense, okay? When you have a heart of God. Because the revelations, the truths that are being exposed, what I'm learning is when I accept the truth that pure evil exists, that raises my frequency. Because if pure evil exists, the pure light exists too. So that is just a nudge, motivation for me to be better, to be the best version of myself, to be the light. All this going on right now. We don't want to get so caught up in the distractions to where you're not focused on creation. The Most High created you to create. The Creator created you to create. This is about a oneness right now. And you being in alignment with the Most High and focus on vision, focus on imagination, focus on creation. And creation can be in the arts, but it also can be is you aligning with the Most High, envisioning like, where would you like to live? Where would you like to see humanity be? Because it don't have to just be about you. Because I want to see some changes in humanity. A lot of people that we have seen in the politics and celebrity on the common land have lost their humanity. And if you still have your humanity, amen, 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 amen. You know, they sang it in church when I was a youngin'. Giving all the praise and honor to the Most High. Okay, the Creator created you to create. So this message is about conscious creation, but you have to center yourself first. You have to find that calm first, and you have to be composed when you're under attack. I know we're human, and I know sometimes you're going to lose it. Sometimes it's going to feel like you have a mental breakdown, but majority of time, you can compose yourself when you have self-control, when that fruit of the Spirit is produced. As I minister to you, I minister to myself. And I know the Most High is opening up the gates for those that have been faithful, hopeful, and maintaining being peaceful through all of this. That righteous anger, we understand. You're going to feel that when there's injustice everywhere. But do not let the sun go down on your anger, because that's a conscious choice to release for your peace. And as you are releasing the tension, the worry, the stress, you're calling in, you are inviting in creation in the midst of all this destruction. I have to give these messages, and some of them are hard to listen to, and it's hard for me to give the message, but I have to be in the flow and be in alignment of sharing the messages. It's not for you to be fearful, it's for you to take heed to the warning. It's just the prophetic forecast. To be forewarned is to be forearmed, because we are seeing prophecy being fulfilled right now. Whether you believe it or not, whether you see it or not, it's happening. It's happening. And I just want to share this message to encourage you to maintain your balance, through creation, and being conscious about that and being intentional about that, because I'm going to do the same too. I have been writing a lot more, and now I am transitioning out of where I'm at right now and trying to move into a new space, into a new opportunity. And I have to be calm and at peace to envision that, to, have my imagination illuminated with what is best for me on this earth right now. I know the world is burning down, and a lot of people be looking at, why you ain't going crazy like us? Why you ain't? I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Nope. We're not supposed to be panicking. We're supposed to be preparing. We're supposed to be praying, and we're supposed to be purifying. And you can do that through creation. The Most High created you to create. The Creator created you to create. What are your passions? What do you enjoy? Where do you see yourself moving towards? Where do you see humanity? Where do you see this earth? This is the time to invite creation, to call back your inner power, because we got too many distractions and deceptions right now, and it's taking away your purity, your dignity, your integrity. That's what it's trying to do. Okay, but when you remain strong in the Most High, when you remain solid in the Most High, when you remain peaceful in the Most High, you're going to be all right. The messages I give is just to help you to see, because I am a seer, and what has been shown to me and revealed to me from the Most High, and I got to share it with the community, and I got to spread the gospel about Yeshua. That's part of my purpose and mission. But I'm also here to encourage, to inspire, to uplift you to where you belong. And I hope this message did that for you today. While you calling back your inner power and energy, because no more are you going to be under attack. No more are you going to be assaulted. And I mean, what I'm talking about is no more are you going to let it defeat you. Okay? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. The weapon will form, but it will not prosper. You got to do the work too. You got to do your part too. And when you're in alignment with the Most High, it's easier. It's easier to get through all this madness, all this wickedness, all this lawlessness. And I'm encouraging you to call back your energy from anything or anyone that's siphoning your energy, leeching off your energy, attacking your energy, assaulting your energy. You got the power. All right. I hope you can keep your head up. We got more to come in this world, more to be exposed. But hey, like I said, as you're seeing the truth being revealed, be the light. Be well. God bless. And I'll get you on the next go round. I holla. Love you. Peace.